Hey, what's up guys, it's Chris from The Longest Way, and I got a dress for the caboose because the sun gets so hot and my backpack is rather dark, so I got this piece of cloth, white cloth with little flowers on it, and that's the new dress for the caboose, but she hates it, obviously. She just doesn't know what's good for her. All right. And with that new dress, we're about to make it to the border of Turkmenistan. Man, I got a stone on my shoe. Oh, I start filming and I get a stone on my shoe. Fuck. It's not even a stone, it's so much. What the hell is this shit? Okay. Yeah, we're about 1 hour from the border to Turkmenistan. And after yesterday's walk, I'm really not in the best shape. But I think we can do it. It's gonna be like 25 kilometers total today. And then what I hear is that there's a shop there, a place where you can eat something, and a guest house at the border. So that would be awesome. That will mean I can ask people to store the caboose for me for the next, well, almost 4 weeks. And yeah, then hopefully if I get the Turkmen tourist visa, then I'll come back and pick her up, or I'll get a transit visa and come back and pick her up. Anyway, the caboose really wants to go to Iran through Turkmenistan, and that's what we're going to try to do. Now out here, there's really not much. It's sort of like the desert is starting. There's a little river there. And there's a little vegetation and some trees next to that river. But apart from that, it's really like, looks a lot like the Kazakh steppe. It's just a lot of nothing. And it can be a little bit depressing if it's really hot outside. If the sun is burning down and you're looking for a place to kind of find some shelter, then it sucks. But if it's like right now, it's good. It's the time now. I think it's about 6-ish, and it's not that hot anymore. I think I got a sunburn though. Can you see the imprint from my watch? Yeah, but from what I hear, Turkmenistan is going to be real desert, real sandy desert, and the road that goes right through it, well, we'll see. It's good to live in the now. We're here now. We're not in Turkmenistan yet. So yeah, yesterday I ended up walking 53, I think. And at some point I understood that all restaurants would be closed because it was already like 10 at night. So I figured I'd just get some tomatoes from a shop and some cookies. So I got some tomatoes and some cookies. And then I went to this hotel, big hotel. It's called the Golden Star. I went to that hotel and there was a bunch of people just hanging out in a parking lot. And some other people were in the basement playing ping pong. And I was like, dudes, give me a room. like I'm dying here, and they're like, sorry, we don't have a room. I'm like, fuckity fuck, like, what am I gonna do now? And they're like, there's another hotel downtown, or downtown. It's like, it's a little town, but it's like 2 kilometers away. But it's hard to find because you would have to go through like some back alleys. And you know what? The manager, the guy that was working the reception, Alicia, he took me there. Isn't that awesome? Just walked with me through like the back alleys and along some railroad tracks. And yeah, then I got there. And it was a crappy little hotel, like not the worst, but certainly not the best. Pay like 10 bucks and get a little room. Shared facilities outside. Everything is a little bit like Soviet, like a relic that hasn't been taken care of. But usually in cases like that, I just put my mattress on the floor. I just sleep on the floor because I don't want to sleep in a bed. It was okay. Even took a shower. But I didn't change my shirt because I don't have that many shirts. And I knew I was gonna sweat anyway today, which I did. Oh man, my back's still a little bit bad, especially at night. There's just these certain positions that I don't like for some reason, and then it hurts. But walking is alright. Walking is important, so that's good. What I wouldn't give for a burger and some fries, curly fries, and no ketchup and no mayonnaise, but like some curry dip or whatever, and a Coke, or no, a Dr. Pepper, medium Dr. Pepper, cold, but with a refill. It's much better than getting a large one with no refill. And the burger should have bacon on it. That's really my only request, bacon. That'd be awesome. And it should be in an air-conditioned environment, but not too chilly. I really don't like it how, especially American public places, they usually crank up the AC too much, so it's really cold. I don't like that. Feels like I get sick. Здравствуйте. Салам.
Куда мы поехали?
Германия. Ну, из Китая.
Окей.
Да.
Это что?
Ну, палатка, малатка.
Куда поехали?
Да.
Туркменистан.
Ну, да, граница там. Говорят, что там кафе, магазин, гостиница есть, да? Салам.
Германия или как?
О, спасибо, у меня есть. Есть, спасибо.
Ворама.
Спасибо, Рахмат. Велик нету, пешком.
Пешком?
Да. Просто медленнее. Из Олот 20 километров, потом граница. Еще 5 километров, да?
Да, 5
Да. А там Мехманхона есть, да?
Да, есть. Это Мехманхона, Ливия.
О, направо, да?
Направо, да.
Спасибо.
Окей.
Рахмат, давай. Удачи вам. Пока. Man, I was a little worried there that they might find it annoying that I filmed them, which was the reason why I tried to turn my body away from them so the camera wouldn't pick up on them. Which I don't know what happened, but they had this semi-military uniform on, and it's a border area. So I really don't want to piss anybody off, but they were alright. They just wanted to give me water, which I have. What were we talking about? Totally forgot. Must have not been that important. Oh yeah, the burger. Oh, yeah, the air conditioning. I need a burger and some fries, curly fries, and a medium Dr. Pepper, cold. And after that, I need like a sundae, but not a crappy like McDonald's sundae. I need like a Dairy Queen, or let me think. Or we go a little bit like fusion, Italian gelato. Oh, pistachio, how about that? That'd be awesome. Wow. You know what's really good though? Russian ice cream. Like, seriously, no joking. Not the best in the world, because I think Italian ice cream is probably the best, but Russian ice cream is solid, really, especially from Siberia, which, I don't know, we got so many cliches about Russia. Like, at least in Germany, people are always looking for the deep Russian soul. You know, like how the Russians are supposed to be depressed and they hang out in the cold, and there's always like this old grandpa guy with a beard on a carriage with like 2 horses, and he's like, you know, because he's like a Russian, he's got this deep soul, and it's really cold. Man, what shit. Russians are really funny people. Some might have a depression, most of them don't, and they have this awesome ice cream. Awesome. Well, I could have some Russian ice cream now. Well, you gotta get there first. To the border, I mean, to a shop, I mean. What's really terrible is they sell this fake Snickers ice cream here. Bounty ice cream, Mars ice cream is just terrible. Why would you even sell that if you have Russian ice cream? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Ran into a German couple. They were riding their bikes from I think Iran or from Germany or something, and they were going to go to China. And they were totally nice. We sat around together. They made tea because they have like this little cooker thing, and that was nice. It's I appreciate it when people take their time. You know, some people, they just kind of rush by. I remember running into a group of cyclists from, I think, France or something, like a while back. And they just rushed past me. And I'm like, you know, I'm standing on the road. And I go like, bonjour, ça va la pêche? And they just, you know, zoom, and they're gone. And I'm like, dude, man. Like, it really wouldn't hurt you to just stop. Well, they have their reasons. Probably got to get somewhere. I had bad luck with my lunch break today. Well, not a lunch break, just like a noon break. I was gonna wait out the hot hours between like 1 and 3, but I couldn't find shelter anywhere. Like, there was no tree. There were trees, but they were not reachable. So I just kept walking. At some point, I put in hardcore punk. I got like this little mixtape I made. Alone in a Crowd, Side by Side, Youth of Today, Gorilla Biscuits. And that helped. Best song, to walk to. Well, there's a bunch, but for like angry walking, I really like Agnostic Front, Crucified, in a live version. There's 2 live albums that I know of. One is called Live at the CBGBs, and one is called, I think, Last Warning Live. And both of them have different versions of Crucified. Both of them are awesome. They're just really good to walk to. Man, I want that burger.